Hello,
Hi!
welcome to J Diary.
The return.
The return, the 10th too.
Yeah.
So just want to do a bit of a recap on where we were last time. I think our last diary entry we were talking about how we were considering going back to the clinic and cracking on with IVF again because things weren't working. Well, things were working, but we weren't pregnant after.
Things are working.
Things were working as we weren't pregnant after.
You're in full working order.
After many months of trying, so I think we were discussing last time if we go for a full cycle or we're going to use our
Follicle
thread frosty in the freezer. So I think since then we had lots of people commenting saying crack on with IVF and crack on with the frosty, give the little guy a chance.
Which we really
took on board. Yeah, which is where we were leaning on, so the emotional side versus our heads were saying go full cycle, but our hearts were saying use the frosty. So that's a bit of a recap. And then since then you've had your AMH test.
Yeah, so that's now 11.8 down from 20.6 or something 2 years ago. So it seems like a bit of a crash, but
Bit of a shock, wasn't it, really?
The pelvic assessment though was better than last time. There were like 12 follicles one side, 8 the other that were visible. So apparently that's good.
So slightly,
a little bit disappointing.
Dropped off. Now you're still in the normal range, aren't you? But it's
lower. I think the lowest
range.
of the range for my age was 7, and I don't know what the highest is.
So yeah, bit of a shock. But the pelvic scan good.
Yeah.
So that's positive.
Yes.
So we went to see our consultant
At
at Nuffield
Working
yesterday, as we posted, and very positive, wasn't it, in terms of what he was talking about? And I think he basically agreed with everything we had already decided on.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't concerned too much about the AMH. He just said he'd up the Menopure, so that's okay. Still be a long protocol, but he did say that the frosty doesn't look so great because it was apparently frozen on day 6, so it was a slower developer than Maddie, and he doesn't think the chances of that thawing are great, so he's advised.
Did he say not great, or did he say his chances are lower than 5?
Yeah, I think they're like 80 to 85% chance of thawing normally, but he said that's reduced.
Yeah, he didn't actually give us a figure, did he?
No, he didn't.
It's sort of a shame.
But perhaps you guys probably will know.
Yeah.
So
that's a bit of a shock because that was.
Yeah, I was really
the thing
sad
is,
about
our
that.
heads were slightly different, weren't they? I mean, we'd all decided going into that meeting we were to go for a full cycle. I think that's what we decided on.
Future-proof a bit, in case things didn't work, and also if we ever wanted to leave the door open for a number 3.
And I think your AMH level helped push that as well.
Yeah,
considering you thought if it drops off even more.
Imagine if it did that in 2 years again.
And we got pregnant by the frosty.
I'd have no AMH left.
Yeah,
if it
so you got pregnant by the frosty,
amount.
and then we went for a third cycle after second child.
Yeah.
A year and a half later, whatever it is, then I don't know what AMH would be. So
No.
I think we're in our minds we're clear going for a full cycle, and having heard what he said about the frosty not being a great chance for thawing and surviving, then I think we were even more compelled to go right full cycle, and that's what he decided on as well. So he suggested. So we asked, okay, when do we start effectively? I think he said, if normally I would say, within 6 months, but because you're here and you're talking to me.
And he said it sounds like you just want to get cracking, so get cracking, but we're going away early June, so we're going to get that out of the way and start day 21 next cycle. I'm on day 2 now, which is really annoying, because in theory I could just go for this month, but I haven't started acupuncture yet, and I can't start till the 2nd. There's nobody in Surrey. There's a lady in Surbiton who I'm going to see, and that's a faff to get to. That's going to make it like a 3-hour round trip. How do you do it full-time hours around a childminder with a baby? It's impossible. Or there's a woman on the way to Purley. I hate driving. I'd be in a mess by the time I got there if I got there in one piece.
Mm.
Other than that, there's nobody free, nobody around this area. It's just, yeah, I might train as a fertility acupuncturist one day. Seriously, I really,
Your
yeah.
back's on me, get me pregnant.
Yeah, yeah. You can do the third.
I can do it.
But going back to what the consultant said, because he was talking us through what happened last time, and we've decided this time we would do all ICSI. But because they did half IVF, half ICSI last time, and ultimately all the IVF ones failed. So Maddie was ICSI and the Frosty was ICSI. But
IVF ones,
they didn't fail straight away.
6 eggs, 3 of them fertilised.
And he said the sperms was in good condition, the eggs were good quality,
So
they were binding, attaching.
All the sperm was binding. 3 got went to plaster stage, and then I think he said even the sperm was still swimming around afterwards. So he checked the eggs. When they took the layer off the eggs to do the ICSI, they were saying the eggs look great. So
they don't take layers off the egg.
I think that's what he said. He said
they just insert, don't they?
No, I think he said something taking a layer off the egg.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
Anyway,
I don't know if that's true.
I'm sure I heard something about that. Anyway, so he's saying eggs were good quality, sperm was great quality. They were binding and fusing, but nothing was happening for the IVF.
Yeah, so he still can't tell us what the problem is really. So it's still unexplained. There's no real reason why things aren't working, but they're not. So we're gonna proceed with
proxies.
with the proxy.
With the proxies.
And all the other vitamins, of course. And so we'll be starting end of June, rough map, if it all went to plan. And who knows? We're 2 years on. It might be a totally different story this time around. But say we got textbook lucky like we did last time, it'd be mid August the pregnancy test. So we're full steam ahead.
Yeah, so we've got a month till to sort ourselves out. Well, I think we're in pretty good condition anyway. But a month to get our heads around what we're doing and
get in the right headspace.
Make sure
we're feeling positive, but
it's just because it worked first time last time. It
feels like you're just expecting it. Well, I'm just expecting it to work.
I know, whereas before you weren't.
No.
I think before, on the first round, we were like 43% chance of it working.
But we might
expect it to happen.
We might not get any fertilised eggs. Like we're thinking, how many we would get to freeze this time? We might not even get to that point.
No, we
might not have nothing. We might not have anything to put back. You don't know, do you?
No, and then we're.
Unsuccessfully fucked.
That's that. That's that after that. That's
that's the money gone. That's us done.
A lot of riding on it.
I know.
So fingers crossed we get a good old batch. Get them all fertilised.
Well, we'll be doing videos along the way again, because I actually forgot, like, what day do you start? I just thought that must be the first day, and I'm 3 days late this month as well. What a joke.
I know, we're kind of like slightly positive, aren't we?
A joke, yeah. So annoying. But, what could you do? That's life. So, anyway, that's us. Anything else?
That's us, where we are. No, I guess I can't think of anything else. I think we're thinking about upsizing.
Oh, the other thing. I wonder if anyone can advise on what happened to you if you actually ever got to that stage. But he was concerned as to why I had a cesarean. We all know it was the perioral hematoma. And
don't spoil people's dinners.
Yeah. And he just sort of expressed that it's not then great. They don't like cesareans there, do they? So we obviously only would have one embryo put back in again anyway. That's their policy.
So increase the chance of a premature baby or something like that?
That's what he said, yeah. But I don't know whether if we got lucky with a second and we did crazily want a third, I don't know whether they'd do it. So have you any experience of 3 cesareans under IVF ICSI? I'd like to know. Thanks. That's it. I think that was all the major points, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend. We'll update you soon. Take care.
Cheers.